From the CISO series, it's Cybersecurity Headlines.
These are the cybersecurity headlines for Monday, July 7th, 2025. I'm Steve Prentice. Ingram Micro suffers a ransomware attack. One of the world's largest distributors of IT and cloud technologies was attacked on Thursday, July 3rd, leaving it unable to manage Microsoft 365 and Dropbox licenses. Responsibility for the attack is being claimed by the ransomware group SafePay, S-A-F-E-P-A-Y, which, according to security firm Fortra, was the most active ransomware crew in the world in May. In addition to encrypting company files, the group criticized Ingram Micro for, quote, mistakes made in setting up its corporate network, end quote. Specifically, they said, quote, it was the misconfiguration of your network that allowed our experts to attack you, so treat this situation as a paid training session for your system administrators, end quote. Sources have told Bleeping Computer that the group may have entered Ingram's systems via its Global Protect VPN platform. However, this is a developing story and much remains unconfirmed. Hacker leaks Telefonica data allegedly from new breach. This breach on the Spanish telecom company, which occurred on May 30th, appears to be separate from the one the company suffered in January. This one allegedly gave the hacker 12 hours of uninterrupted data exfiltration time. It was, however, conducted by a member of the Hellcat ransomware group, which was responsible for the January breach, which traveled through an internal Jira development and ticketing server. This May 30th attack also appears to have been made through a new Jira misconfiguration. However, this too is a developing story, with Telefonica remaining tight-lipped while the hacker posts sample data that they claim is new and not from the January attack. ChatGPT prone to recommending wrong URLs, creating a new phishing opportunity. Threat researchers at Netcraft are warning of the propensity of LLMs like ChatGPT to offer the wrong information when asked questions like, can you help me find the official website to log into my account at such and such a brand? The researchers found that, quote, the AI would produce the correct web address just 66% of the time. 29% of URLs pointed to dead or suspended sites, and a further 5% to legitimate sites, but not the ones that users requested. End quote. The Netcraft team points out that, quote, phishers could ask for a URL, and if the top result is a site that is unregistered, they could buy it and set up a phishing site, end quote. This is because LLMs look for words and associations and do not evaluate a site's reputation or depth. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Vanta. Do you know the status of your compliance controls right now? Like, right now? We know that real-time visibility is critical for security, but when it comes to our GRC programs, we rely on point-in-time checks. But more than 9,000 companies have continuous visibility into their controls with Vanta. Vanta brings automation to evidence collection across over 35 frameworks like SOC 2 and ISO 27001. They also centralize key workflows like policies, access reviews, and reporting, and help you get security questionnaires done 5 times faster with AI. Now that's a new way to GRC. Get started at vanta.com/headlines. That is VANTA.com/headlines. Night Eagle APT exploits Microsoft Exchange to target China's military and tech sectors. Researchers from a Chinese security team known as Red Drip are describing the threat actor as, quote, targeting Microsoft Exchange servers as a part of a zero-day exploit chain designed to target government, defense, and technology sectors in China, end quote. The APT is named Night Eagle due to the eagle-like swiftness of its actions, such as switching network infrastructures, as well as its propensity for striking at night in China. This latter attribute makes the researchers believe the threat actor is based in North America. The nature of the attack is in using a Go-based chisel utility to achieve the internet penetration function. Graphana releases critical security updates for image renderer plugin. Graphana Labs has, quote, addressed 4 Chromium vulnerabilities in critical security updates for the Graphana image renderer plugin and synthetic monitoring agent. Although the issues impact Chromium and were fixed by the open source project 2 weeks ago, Graphana received a bug bounty submission from security researcher Alex Chapman, proving their exploitability in the Graphana components, end quote. The update is being described as a critical severity security release with 3 CVSS scores of 8.8 and 1 of 8.1. These security problems impact the Graphana image renderer versions prior to 3.12.9 and the synthetic monitoring agent versions before 0.38.3. Taiwan alerts public on data risks from TikTok, Weibo, and RedNote. Taiwan's National Security Bureau has issued a warning that China-developed applications like RedNote, Weibo, TikTok, WeChat, and Baidu Cloud, quote, pose security risks due to excessive data collection and data transfer to China, end quote. This follows an inspection of these apps carried out in coordination with the Ministry of Justice Investigation Bureau and the Criminal Investigation Bureau under the National Police Agency. The agency, quote, evaluated the apps against 15 indicators spanning 5 broad categories: personal data collection, excessive permission usage, data transmission and sharing, system information extraction, and biometric data access, end quote. RedNote violated all 15 indicators, followed by Weibo and TikTok that were found to breach 13. WeChat and Baidu Cloud violated 10 and 9 of the 15 indicators, respectively. These issues encompassed extensive collection of personal data, including facial recognition information, screenshots, clipboard contents, contact lists, and location information. All the apps have also been flagged for harvesting the list of installed apps and device parameters, end quote. Be sure to register to join us for this week's Super Cyber Friday event all about hacking the resilience mindset. We'll be talking about how to get buy-in for shifting the overall framing of your security program, both within your security team and within the organization as a whole. This all starts at 1 p.m. this Friday, July 11th. Be sure to register to join us at our events page at cisoseries.com. And if you have some thoughts on the news from today or about this show in general, please be sure to reach out to us at feedback@cisoseries.com. We would love to hear from you. I'm Steve Prentice, reporting for the CISO Series.
Cybersecurity headlines are available every weekday. Head to cisoseries.com for the full stories behind the headlines.